girl is back out here, the park walking. I'm halfway. Didn't video when I first started, but I am halfway. I am halfway. So hey, I'm here doing what I do, encourage myself. I'm always supposed to encourage yourself if no one else do. Do what you do it for you. This made me feel good when I am out here because I'm doing something for me, enjoying me, living on me. That's what I call it, living on me. When you're back to doing something that you like, or doing something that you like. Living on me. Nice and singing in the background. Thumbs up. Yeah, thumbs up. Yesterday I was just tired. I burned out, y'all. Thank God yesterday, God bless us to see another beautiful, blessed day today. That's what He did. So, I'm out here on the trail, doing my thing, doing something I love to do. And I'm enjoying it because I'm doing it for me, my health. Yeah. So, I'm out here on the trail, walking today. And yesterday I couldn't walk. We had thunderstorms. So as soon as I told my daughter I was on the phone, I said, hey, I'm finna go in here. I'm probably on my way home. Get dressed so I can go to the park and walk. Got up early yesterday. Had an early day. So as soon as I got there and sat down just a second, why would thunderstorms start? Because she had already told. She said, Mom, thanks for coming in. Very, very much appreciated. Story time and development, man. Thanks so much. I'm looking at the screen this time. I know I just be and moving. Thanks for being here. Very, very much appreciate taking that time of y'all day. A lot of people at work and a lot of people doing other stuff. But I thank God for the ones that came in. Yeah. So I've been out here trying to do my thing because them holiday times coming up, and I'm gonna wanna kind of eat. I don't eat a whole lot, but I'm gonna wanna eat. So hey. It just I ain't gonna pig it out, but it's just the things that how much you take in when you're eating. The older you get, the less you want anyway. Well, for me. So yesterday I couldn't walk, so I said let me get up. I told my husband, I said, you know what? So what we're doing today? He said, I know. I said, okay then. I know what I'm finna do. I'm finna get up and I'm finna go walk. I'm finna do my walk. That's what I'm finna do. So, and you're like, what you want for breakfast? We had got some. Went to the store last night. And I got some wheat bread. I told him, I said, I take a French toast and maybe I eat a boiled egg. I say, I'm feeling a little scrum. Good morning, y'all doing? So I'm feeling scrambled eggs this morning. So I don't want two. I just want one. So that's what I'll be having. But thanks for coming in, Miss Yolanda. Thanks. Very much appreciate it. I here on the trail doing my walk this morning. Off this morning. So I said, let me do my walk. Let me do my walk. I ain't gonna touch the earbuds too much because when you touch them, these things are cut off. So I'm out here doing my walk and trying to trim it on up. You know what I mean? Trying to trim it on up. And I told my daughter, I said I gained another midget, so I gotta get that up off of me, because when you sit and you do nothing and you just feel like, you have to train, like I said before, you have to train your body. And just like you're training a child, you have to train, I wish you was a child, but you have to train your body, to what it take in, what it don't take in, what it's gonna do. Because of that, you'll be sitting there and you'll just be doing stuff, training your body, do stuff. I want to eat this, I want to eat that. No, I ain't eating that. Not today and not tomorrow. I'm not eating that. I'm not buying you today. So that's where I had to get my mindset back like it was, because, for the past couple of years, I've been, dealing with some stuff I don't get on here and don't tell my personal business or nothing like that. But we've been dealing with stuff, so sit back and eat, just do stuff, try to do stuff. And but I said no. I said I'm going to do better regardless of what's going on. I'm gonna get out here and love on me. I have to love on me. And sometimes when you sit there and what you're dealing with, you'll keep on feeling pity, pity. But God said He's able to see when all things will fail. He give us the wisdom, He give us the knowledge and stuff. So whatever it is, not that bad. We make it bad. Good morning. We make things worse than what they are sometimes. So that's something to get out here on this trail and love on myself. We got parks here that you can walk in. That's what I'm doing. This is an Elizabeth Park here in Mobile. So got the little train set up nice. I had my first event out here, which we've been coming out here for years. I would have showed it to y'all, but I got all the way on the part where the street part is, walking. Our event was over there, behind the airplane over there. I had my first tea party event for the kids. And yeah, I say, let me get up here and start looking at myself. And I got on that scale one day. I say, you know what? Girl, get up, do something else. I had stopped doing a lot of stuff, taking time out for me, and had my time focused on other stuff instead of I forgot about me. So I tell everybody, tell my story. I'm always gonna tell it. I do not want to be in that size 20 pants no more. No. I was like 20 something. In that size 20 pants, I can't do this. So I said, no, I got to work on me. And love on me, you always should take time out of the day and give yours some time for you. And I'll be watching these little, which when I'm at work, I always listen to my gospel music and stuff like that. My inspirational gospel music all day long. I'm not walking at work and stuff. And I be thinking about a lot of stuff. I'll tell you, it be positive stuff too. So sometimes I even slip in and watch me a video or two while I'm working. Walk all day. So that's what I do. I walk all day at work. But the doctor said that don't count because it's your speed too, because you have to stop and go. And I just love getting out here on the trail exercising. And I had to cut back on some things like chips, cakes, snacks, all that. And I walk around all this stuff. And you could get weak to that. I said, nope, I ain't buying you. Nope, I had bought some muffins though the other day. And I tell you, I say, I just wanted, they don't sell the single muffins at work anymore. You got to buy the whole case. So I say, I'm throwing them in the trash. Yep. Time out for yourself. Really do. Good morning. So that's what I do. I have to take time out for myself because I be focusing on. I'm telling y'all, I used to call my kids, be like, hey, you want to bring Sweet Pea here today? Hey, you want to bring Elijah? Well, Elijah, I said, you know what? Let me take time out for me. But when I did used to get them, the good thing was I take them walking with me. I cut back on them to doing that. So when you cut back on stuff in the kids, you make them lazy too. Because my grandkids used to love to go walking with me because they knew after we took that walk, I want to take them to the park to play. I bring all these stuff out here to drink and stuff. And after I say, no, the deal is, after I take my walk, you go play. They're like, all right, meet me, okay. So, I cut back on that when I should have. So, I'm getting back to that, living on me. And like, she'll be like, Mimi, I don't want to go walk today. I don't feel like it. I said, well, you want to go play on it? I say, we still have time for you to play. I tell you what, when I bring her, she wants to come over here and walk. I say, I walk longer than the Japanese park walk. The Japanese park walk is like almost 2 miles. It's like 3 right here, 2.8 almost 3 miles right here. So I take her to the it's a lot of poop out here. I take her to the Japanese park to drive her car, get on her car, the ride on her car. And she enjoyed it then, cause she be leaving me. And then last time I said, get your scooter and get your scooter right. She enjoyed that scooter, riding on that scooter through that park. And she said, could I go over there with you next time? I said, okay, we're gonna go to the big park. And I don't want to hear you getting tired either. She like, I ain't gonna get tired. I can do it, Mimi. I said, okay, cause the lodge I brought him out here one day, and like I said, walk with me. And Lodge got on that scooter. He's like, I'm tired, Mimi. Cause I said, go on, take a breather. Go on, take a breather. So anyway, yeah, that's what I'm doing. Living on me. It's a lot of stuff that I had to put back and stuff that I had bought. Cause I was into making, wreaths, doing crafts and stuff like that, and that's what I enjoy doing. So I had forgotten I got that stuff built up, and half of it's gone, almost gone. But when the Dollar Tree was Dollar Tree, I used to buy all this stuff. And now I still got a lot of that stuff at home because I forgot about me. I stopped doing my stuff. I stopped being on YouTube and all that stuff. So now I'm back to living on me. So that's what I'm doing. I'm not going to let that down because I have things that I'm working on. I want to be successful at it, because I don't know how you can be successful at it if you keep working, keep doing it. Because when you put it down, you're like, oh, nobody ain't stirring me. They ain't looking at me. They ain't going to buy my stuff. If you stop, how people going to know what you got? Because you didn't stop. They not going to look at it because you ain't got nothing for them to look at. Right? So, yeah, you got to take time out for yourself. Yes, ma'am. So, yes, Miss Yolanda, I got to get this weight up on me. I'm telling y'all, got on the scale. I was like, I had got up. I had found my weight. When I looked at it, I got on the scale. One day I got on the scale, and I said, you know what? I'm feeling tired. And then I said, what is going on? Then I got on that scale, I was like 190 something. And I'm telling you, I said, no, ma'am. You ain't finna reach that goal. Go back, relive your old life again. No, get up. So I've been doing this and trying to cut back on what I eat. Like I bought some muffins the other day. I got to throw them in the car, throw them in the trash though, because I'm not going to eat no more. We don't sell a single muffins no more. And sometimes our weekends when we say we got to find something quick to eat. That's the wrong thing. Find some more healthier. Morning.
We're about doing the wheel of God.
Morning. So we work around a lot of fruit and stuff like that as well. We work around a lot of fruit, and I could grab that, but I usually go to my car for my breaks and my lunches, and usually I eat fruit, and sometimes you got to get something to hold that fruit as well if you're gonna eat that fruit. And you be walking and you're on medication, you have to get some real steady to hold that fruit in as well too, because all of this, y'all, at the park. So you have to get some steady to hold that fruit too when you eating that fruit, because that fruit will have you going, if you know what I mean. So I try to find something, then a salad too. So I usually have like a salad and fruit, and I had forgot we sell a little small packs of salad that'll hold me over till I go home. And then it got to the point that if I really eat some at work, it don't matter what it is, it's like I be full, and I can't, I really don't be hungry when I get home. But what I did say, I'm gonna start, and I'm gonna tell y'all, Cause I remember a while back, Miss K Kane, I don't know if anybody know Miss K Kane. She used to be on here. The YouTube family was really big. A big community, real big community then. And it didn't cut back. They used to do like challenges. You know, this person do this challenge with me. And they used to do it. Everybody used to do it. Used to do all these challenges and stuff. And that's what I want to get to too, because I was thinking about it the other day. You know, doing a challenge, which I'm gonna ask, you know, several people do it, you know, you do it. Because I don't be on here as much, so nobody probably want to participate with me, but it's okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do a vegetable challenge. No meat, just vegetables. Doing that challenge, no meat, just vegetables. And that's, I'm probably gonna start it next week. That's what I'm gonna do. Do a vegetable challenge and vegetables that week, and no meat, just vegetables. And that's a really awesome challenge. Then when I did that challenge with them, I got out here and I walked every day like I do. I try to get out here and walk every day. If I don't walk, on the days I can't walk, I use exercise at home on my treadmill, my I call it a swing, my swing thing for my, you know, they help you. I got a bike, got weights, a weight bench. Had my husband buy all this stuff, y'all. So yeah, so that's what next week, if anybody want to participate with me to do a vegetable challenge. No, I don't know if anybody doing this or not, but do it for you. So that's what I be doing, a vegetable challenge for me. No meat, just vegetables. So when we did that, I'm telling you, it really helped, and you feel a difference. Your body feel more nutritious. I mean, your body just feel good. I mean, because you done cleaned everything out. You done ate all them vegetables, you know, hey. So, that's what I'm going to do. So, if y'all want to join in with me. Y'all see me listening in the background. Join in with me. I don't know if anybody doing it. Not capping off nobody. That's just something that came. I guess they call it a scat pack or whatever it is. I don't know nothing about these cars. But, I'm trying to read your message. Yeah, so, yeah, I do wish all of them will come back, because I'm telling them people will just, a lot of them, I don't know what happened. You know, people be life stuff going on in their life and stuff. But I wish all of them will come back, because they were an inspiration to me. And some of them are on here, and their channels just have grown bigger. I mean, bigger, y'all, real big. So sometimes when people channels do grow so huge and big, they stop dealing with us. Now, quit, you know, they either something happened. Some people get big and they just say, I'm going on, you know, but, you know, hey, I do wish some of them people will come back. And a lot of them, like I said, is on TikTok and stuff. So, it was Kane, All Things Lila, and I did go try to find All Things Lila. I really did. That's my girl. I liked it all on. And popcorn popper. That's what I call the popcorn popper. I try to find, you know, trying to connect. Like I say, I understand stuff be going on in people's life, things that happen over the years, and I had to get myself. I said, wait a minute, these years done passed, because my grandson Elijah, he swear he'll be going on 13. So that's how long I've been on YouTube. But I changed my channel. Name, one name. I did have to restart, and then I decided to start my channel over again. So, yeah, and Sweet Pea finna be 7. Yeah, Sweet Pea finna be 7, so it's been some years. Think about how long they've been. That's been a long time. I got to get up out of them years and come to reality. I was sitting down one day, I say, girl, come to reality. It ain't right there no more. Move up. So, yeah, and that's how I end up Boss Lady Denise, Captain with Friends, Sippy Sip. I think that was what her name was. I can't think of her real name for nothing in the world. But she used to be with Catherine with friends. They used to help people with their YouTube channels. All of them, and I think they still on here. I'm gonna go and look them up though. I looked up some people I just couldn't find no more. Cause either they got rid of their channels or some over them years. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. So I miss all people because they were really encouragement. Keely, Adrian, cooking with Adrian. Oh, it was a whole bunch. I mean, this YouTube family, it was just big. Oh, really? Miss Yolanda, you say you need 8 hours. Okay. I'm gonna go home and run your I got another advice. Good morning. I have another advice at home, and I'm gonna run your playlist on my other advice because I'm not doing none on it right now, and I won't be doing no projects soon. This morning when I get home, I'm gonna remember to run your playlist. Yeah, it's just a lot of people not on here anymore. And they were some awesome content creators, and like I say, a lot of people. Y'all ain't go around the front, but I'm gonna make that walk back around. Now usually I go, I don't know what made me switch off, but I'm gonna go up this little hill and walk around again. I had cut out. Usually I go all the way back around in front of the museum and come back, but I'm in the back part. I want to go up this little hill. Usually I do that when I finish my walk, but it's different. No, sometimes God direct you a different way sometimes, and that's what he did. Let's statue by the museum. Look like she a maid or something. But yeah, that's the back of the museum right here. So I'm finna walk up this hill right here. I call it the fun hill. So yeah, a lot of people were running around here. I said I get to that point jogging and running around here, but not today. Good morning, good morning. Thanks for coming in. So yeah. Oh, if you're more, let me see. Let me get him up out of here. Miss, I know what I'm finna do. They always, for some reason, they love to come in here and bother people. Okay, I just made you a mark, Miss Yolanda. So I don't see so I had to go up there, I had to do that, I had to make you a mark. And I was in my check too, so yeah, I had to yeah, I deleted them because they always come here. They don't have nothing else to do. They don't nothing but the enemy. They don't have nothing else to do. That's what they do. They come in to bother people, harass people. They're just the enemy, That's what he do. He don't have nothing else to do. God, the enemy gonna always be somewhere. He gonna be always on his job. That's why God says we got to be always on our job too. So that's what they do. They ain't got nothing else to do. I had to leave him. So he probably tried to come back. I should have blocked him, but Anyway, but yeah, they with that negative energy, but bound them spirits. But yeah, I got what I was. I just end up coming this way. They working on something here at the park. You know, they've been doing some work for a minute here. So um that's what I thought y'all was already more. Sometimes it pick it up when people have been in kind of your screen so long, some kind of way to do it. And sometimes when it asks you for people to be your mod before you even go on live and do a chat, it before you even go online and do a chat, it asks you, do you want these people on your subscriber list to be your mods? And I never did answer that question because I was like, I don't know if I'm going live or that. So yep, it just all this out here. And when I was younger, girl, this park been for that long, but you see they moved all that. There used to be woods and stuff over there. That right there, what I showed y'all, we used to be paddle boats. Paddle boats used to be over there. It's a lot of poop down here, I'm telling y'all. I gotta look down while I'm walking. Pretty butterfly. I love butterflies. Sweet Pea love butterflies too. And thank y'all so much again for coming in. And Miss Yolanda, I be trying to come to your live stream. I'm tired of that being gone before I could get in there. But I said I'm going to watch a replay. But you are so funny. You have me cracking up. Your energy is on high. I'm telling you, I just love the energy. Just be laughing. Because it's so funny. You be cracking me up. Hi. Country girl too. That's my friend right there. Hi. How are you doing? So yeah, I'm just taking a second walk, just walk around. Usually I do it the other way when I do it. So what I'm doing, I'm walking around again and enjoying the walk. I don't know if Story Time gone in that, cause I ain't seen him no more. He be busy too. So that's what I'm doing, walking around here. Got to watch my walk. I'm gonna walk one more time around here. Usually I do that when I finish my walk. But I'm gonna walk around one more time. I'm going in. I appreciate y'all for hanging in with me and coming. And I just have to find some things to talk about because I don't never want to be on here and be nothing negative about me because that is not what I'm about. No negativity. Good morning, how y'all? It's always gonna be positive. If I can't say anything positive, I'd rather just get on here and let y'all watch me walk because it's all about the positive energy and no negative energy. I don't like that, no negative energy. And I guess I'm just crazy or what, I don't know, but I just love for everybody to get along. And that's what my testimony is every day. I tell myself, I don't know if I'm crazy or what, but I just feel like nothing about nobody on here. I'm just talking, y'all. Just listen. I'm just talking. So I be telling, my daughter calls me sometimes at work. So I'm like, some people, they don't like all the good vibes. They like the bad vibes, like keeping up trouble, mess. And I never been that person about no mess. I never could stay in trouble, mess, or none of that. I always believe that if you get mad at a person, don't stay mad at them all day long. I get mad at somebody, it lasts like a second, a minute, and I'm back asking somebody to forgive, asking for forgiveness. Yeah, I know y'all enjoyed y'all birthday, especially Miss Yolanda. And country my friend country girl, she she enjoyed her birthday, and I seen what she was on the lake yesterday. Was it yesterday or the other day? But I looked at your video. I love fishing too. We probably went this morning, but we didn't go. We woke up too late. And I just tell people that don't sit there and be mad at people all day long and days and months and weeks and stuff. That ain't cool. Just ask for forgiveness because we have to ask God for forgiveness. Lord, forgive us for stuff that we do, and we should forgive one another. I was telling my daughter, I said, because just being mad at somebody, you letting the enemy use you. And just be kind to people, even when they're not kind. You're just like, at work, I mind my own business. And I don't know, is it the way that I say stuff or the way, but I don't mean no harm. I don't know, is it the way it come out, but it be not, I don't go screaming, nothing like that, just like, and some people just can't accept it. And, like now, it's people there, they do mean stuff to me, which this one person, they do mean stuff towards me. They are younger than me. I'm 50. And this person is younger than me in age, which it don't even matter. They ain't got nothing to do with how you treat nobody. So she'll do stuff towards me, and I ignore her more and more. And sometimes I say, Lord, only you can fix that person, because I can't fix them. Only you can change them. And so they had did something to me one day, and I said, good morning. I had said something to the manager, and I say, nah, that old girl got on the way that was in me, and I would not let her, I would not let her come back out, because it ain't that I was mean then or nothing like that. I just was the type of person that you could only, and that's even being Christian, you could only push somebody for so long, but I'm not going to get ugly with no one. So, she'll do stuff like reach over my head like we do, we do picks for Walmart. We do, y'all have to come put in y'all order for groceries. That's what we do. We pick y'all groceries. We pick your groceries and bag them up and send them to the room for them to organize them, to ship them out to whoever's going to pick them up and deliver them to you. That's what I do. So, anyway, when we go to pick stuff, the girl behind me, like she be in a hurry. She knows she got the same pick while me, and she'll go reaching on my head. And I say, it don't hurt to say, excuse me, I will move out your way. Just say, excuse me, I'll move. If you're behind me and I know you're behind me, either I'm the kind of person, if I know that you're getting something off the shelf, I'll wait on you to get your stuff and move. That's how I am. But the girl started doing so constantly. I told the manager, I said, maybe you want to have a talk with her, because I see what she doing stuff on purpose, and that's high school and childish to me, and I just don't tolerate that kind of stuff. Either you can have a talk with her or something, do that. So I was telling the manager, I said, just maybe you can have a talk with her. She said, don't worry, I handle that. And so she talks to another girl, young lady, look at me, she'll look at me crazy, but it don't bother me. If they don't speak to me, I speak to everybody in the morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. To everybody, just the kind of person I am, because when you in the morning time, you should speak to people. There's nothing wrong with saying good morning. So I say good morning to them. They don't speak bad. They don't say nothing. So sometimes you feel like people don't want to be bothered with you or say nothing. You don't say nothing to them, because they let the enemy use them over something ain't got nothing to do with them. Absolutely nothing to do with them. I'm finna end this walk in a minute, y'all. I'm going taking this second walk around and go to my car. But I appreciate y'all for being here. So the young, they do stuff like, I'm just telling y'all an example. And being on a job, I always feel like it should be peaceful on you have some of these people come with already problems that they're having, and they bring it right to work. So, like I say, in other words, I say I was dealing with something well more than that. Never brought my problems to work. Nobody never know what's going on. Just never bring to work. Be happy when you're going to work. Make that. You ain't got to be them people number 8 hours. Sometimes like 9 hours or more. So, but yeah, I'm just a peaceful person. I love fun. I love laughter. I love joy. Because the joy of the Lord is my screen. And some people right now, they're like, Stephanie, I'm like, what? And they like, hey, what's wrong with you? I spoke to you 10 times this morning. I say, I got the earbuds on listening to my music. Let me turn it down so I can hear you. Usually if I look at you, I'm going to speak to you. They said, because I know you going to speak. And I like, yeah, I speak. So I said, let me turn it down because I be having some good music in my ear. And I be jamming, you know, hey. So I don't try to have my music in my ear too loud where I can't hear nobody. But sometimes, baby, I be having some good music in my ear. I be about to do a dance around now. You know, hey. So I'm just a peaceful person. I love to have fun. I love when I see people laughter and having fun. But I don't like the mess. Morning. So I'm on my way to my car. I'm sweating. And that's what I'm finna do. I'm finna go home and give me a shower. And then I guess I eat breakfast. And Mr. Long, I did tell you I'm gonna run it. I'm gonna run your list on when I get home. That's what I'm finna do. I had to take this second walk around after I finished my major walk. Oh, that felt good. Cause my husband told me one day, he said, you haven't been walking in a while. I said, I did. I forgot about me. I had my focus on everybody else, pleasing everybody else but me. Now it's time to make Stephanie feel good and love on her. At least 30 minutes or I'll wipe my day. I got to love on me. Y'all see how bad I'm sweating? I'm heading back to my car. I'm in my car now. So thank y'all so much for coming in. Very, very much appreciated. And I'm going to catch up with y'all later. It's a blessing that y'all came by to see little me. So until then, y'all be blessed. And I will see y'all later. Thanks for everybody that's came in and supported me. And I've been trying to go to people's channels too and support them. I said, I forgot about a lot of people. Let me go to my list and love on these people, you know, because I don't want them to think that, you know, I really don't be caring sometimes because I used to care about what people think all the time. But, you know, sometimes you can't worry about that. Just do your thing. Just do your thing. I said, let me just do my thing. You know, leave my message in the box and stuff like that. And I very, very much appreciate y'all for supporting me and loving me and grown people and real people. I love y'all. That's why I say some of the old YouTube community, I wish that they were still here. But like I say, some people had to move on, you know, and some things that was, you know, people have stuff going on in their life and, you know, and getting their life, you know, together, you know. So I just, you know, I love on the ones that I can and just have good members of the ones that's not here. And, you know, not caring about, like I said, if I do have a long video or something, I don't expect for y'all to sit there and watch the whole video. But I think watching half of that video or most of it, that you still get your credits for, but you came and visit me. Because like if I did have a long video, the young lady, I can't think of her name either, but she used to be on here a whole lot, but she not on here. Her channel grow real big out of nowhere, just big. So I can't think her name for nothing in the world right now. But she used to leave in the comments. She said, I did watch half of your video, and she'll put the time in there, like when she started. And she said, I just couldn't watch all of it. And I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I love honest people. I love honest people. I'm telling you, honest people. That's what you like, honest people. So, that's why I used to have this little thing, and she wear many hats. I go and see her too. She wear many hats. She used to say, I used to always say, just lay me down and let me run. And she say, I used to tell, you know, she used to say in her video, say, Miss Steph, I want to do like this. Just lay me down and let me run. And, you know, like y'all live screens and stuff, I do watch the whole live screen. I'll sit there and watch it. And sometimes I just, if I can't watch the whole thing, I listen. I sit you down and I listen. If I'm doing so, I sit you down and listen. And, you know, sometimes I be cracking up. I do be cracking up because it be so fun. I love high energy. I love positive energy. So it's a lot I have to talk about. You know, I'm serious. I don't have people. I don't have like friends and stuff like here. I just love. I get my laugh. I laugh at y'all, and I have my family. But like I say, I laugh at y'all. Y'all, oh my family, you know, my YouTube family, I love y'all. So y'all have me cracking up. Have me cracking up. I'm telling y'all just y'all energy is just be on high and some of the things y'all say, it have you laughing, you know. So, you know, I love y'all. And y'all till then, y'all, I'm not gonna back to talk about this another day. I'm gonna do another live stream to do when I get time. I'm gonna even sit with y'all and do live screens when I'm doing my projects and stuff. But sometimes when I'm doing stuff on a Cricut machine, I have to have my full attention and guards to help me through them projects when I'm doing them. One step and you'll mess that whole t-shirt up, and I ain't got time to be trying to get no iron to remove vinyl and all that. That's just too much work. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do it. So until then, y'all be blessed and enjoy the rest of y'all day, and I will see y'all later. Love y'all. Peace and blessings. And whatever you do, do it for you. Nobody else. Do it for you and love on you. Blessings. Thanks for coming in, y'all, again. Have a blessed and peaceful day.